Hey, I heard you got a new follower. Guess what? That's worth celebrating. How's it going, guys? It's your boy Danny Servi, and I'm here with a pretty important video. Something that as content creators, we don't really focus on. It's really part of our mental health as content creators that we seem to overlook every single day, and that is celebrating our success. You know, we always tend to view success as making it. And when we say making it, we're talking about PewDiePie, Markiplier, Ninja, we're talking about Tim the Tatman, all those people, and we only hold them at a high standard. They are making it. If we're not there, we haven't made it. But the fact is that's just not true. Remember that one time that you hit the live button, you were playing a game, you were enjoying it, somebody came in, you saw that one viewer, they talked to you for a little bit, and then they hit the follow button. That was a success. You successfully convinced that one person that you are worth their time. That's worth celebrating. You convinced them that your content was so good that they should take time out of their day in the future and come back and watch you some more. And you know what? Give yourself a round of applause, because the fact is, that's the first step. When we talk about streaming, and we always think about all these people who have really made it, they started off in the exact same position. None of them, or I should say very few of them, ever started off with a following. It's just not how it works. You have to build it up. You have to build it up through going live, through making content outside of actually going live. Put in the work. You know, we tend to view content creation as this easy thing. We devalue it. We take it and we break it down to it's either so easy that anyone can do it, or it's so hard and only a few people can do it. But the fact is it's right in between. As content creators, we don't give enough attention and we don't celebrate those short-term or small successes nearly enough. You know, we as a society, we focus a lot on professional athletes. We like to use them as an example, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. You know why? Because they work their tails off. They put in work every single day to achieve that goal. Whether that goal is major leagues or college level, doesn't matter. They put in the work. There's no athlete who just wakes up some days and says, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go play a game today. Hopefully by the end of that game, I will be in the major leagues. It just doesn't happen that way. Those guys are out there practicing every single day. They're out there learning new strategies. They're doing their drills. And you know what? They're working on their body. Outside of actually playing the sport, they're actually still doing work to improve their ability to play the sport. But as content creators, we oftentimes overlook all that work that needs to be put in. We overlook, hey, maybe I need to make my stream look better. Hey, maybe I need to work harder on being good at making videos. You have to constantly be thinking, studying, learning as content creators. And you know what? If you sit down and you watch 10 hours of streaming, and you're not just watching it to consume the entertainment, but you're actually watching it to gain knowledge of how they do it. You study their overlays, you study how they act, how they talk, how they interact with the community, and you become 1% better, then that was a success. Just because you haven't made it, just because you're not getting 1,000 subs a stream, just because you're not getting 100 follows a stream, because people aren't donating, doesn't mean you haven't been successful. There's different levels of success. We have to give ourselves our end goal, right? Which, by the way, my end goal, it's constantly fluctuating. But for me, when I first started streaming on Mixer, I had a set basic goal. That was 1 follower per day. If I streamed for 365 days, I wanted to have 365 followers. And I blew that goal out of the water. So then I had to set a new one. If I stream for 365 days, I want to have 2 followers a day. And then I blew that goal out of the water. And I kept going and going and going. That's what we have to do. And I celebrated those successes. Man, when we watch one of our videos, if you are a YouTuber and you watch a video that you had made in the past, you're like, that was bad. And then you watch one, maybe 2 videos later, and you're like, hey, that was better. Celebrate that success. You did it. You got better. You were successful. Doesn't mean that you stop there. Doesn't mean that you say, all right, I was successful. I'm done. We too often beat ourselves up. We break ourselves down. Why haven't I made it? It doesn't happen overnight. You have to put in the work, but be happy when that work pays off, even if it's a little bit. A pro athlete does not win a game. They get off the court, they win the game, and they go, still not famous. Gosh dang it. Why don't I have millions of dollars? They don't do that. You know what? They get off the court and they celebrate that win. You know what a really good person in any field does? They celebrate their failures. They don't celebrate them in the same way that they celebrate a success. You know, they don't say, oh man, I'm so glad I messed that up. No, they celebrate it because they take that time and take it as a learning opportunity. They realize, hey, I can learn from this failure. I can understand how to be better because of that failure. They tried something. Maybe they tried something new and it didn't work out. At least they tried. Now they know. Listen, this isn't really a how-to of how to make content. This isn't a how-to of how to be a better streamer. This isn't a how-to of how to make better videos. This is me telling you a how-to of how to increase your mental state, how to make yourself more prepared to do the work. And that's celebrate. If you are on Twitch and you hit that 100 follower mark, celebrate it. You get a donation for $1. Maybe it's your first and only donation for a month.
Celebrate it.
That's somebody saying, I like you so much, I'm giving you some of my money. Simple as that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't just have random strangers approaching me giving me money. Doesn't matter if it's $1, doesn't matter if it's 100. You should treat it all the same. Be happy with what successes you get, and then constantly strive to reach the next one. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the video. If you found that you learned something about yourself, have you learned that you're a success yet? If you feel like you learned that, just give that little like button a nudge. Just a little nose nudge, you know? Just get it. Listen guys, I am streaming on Twitch right now. At the time of making this video, we're doing Rocket League and Cuphead. So make sure you swing by this channel, Danny Survey over on Twitch. A lot of fun. Hope to see you there. And the most important thing, don't forget that you are beautiful, you are wonderful, and you are awesome. Stay that way. Stay BWA. Bye-bye.